My name is Hassan Azimi. Hello guys, welcome to the Node.js course. In this video, for the first video, I'm going to talk about prerequisites, why do we need Node.js, and the ways we install it. Let's start by mentioning about prerequisites. If you want to work with Node.js, you need to understand JavaScript because Node.js is built in JavaScript. Second thing I want to mention, you need to work with command line tools and interfaces. So you need some understanding about mainly Unix bash programming or MS-DOS or anything you comfortable with working. You're either working with Linux, Mac, or Windows. So we need to use command line tool because Node.js is command line tool based. And also, I recommend you some text editors such as Sublime Text and TextMate. They are going to be really good text editors, in my opinion. If you want to use, go ahead and use another text editors, but choosing a right text editor with the color highlight syntax and some functionalities which can actually help you code faster is going to be really beneficial. So what is Node.js? Node.js is a JavaScript without a browser. So anything you do with JavaScript, you don't need a browser. If you type Node in your command line after installation, you can work with standard JavaScript out of the box. So you don't need browser to translate your JavaScript codes because JavaScript uses browser. Node.js is based on JavaScript runtime via Google Chrome. So if you go to Google Chrome, bring up developer tools and go to the console tab, you can actually type anything you want there. That's actually Node.js. And we're going to go ahead in this course and try that along the way. And you're going to realize that we're using same machine, Node.js. So you can use JavaScript for your front end back end. This is another reason why we need to use Node.js. As you probably know, JavaScript uses mainly front end, not back end. So we are actually using Node.js to tackle the back end as well as front end. And also native support for evented programming. So there are events that you can actually work with by support of Node.js, which is native, and it's going to be really good. I think you're going to enjoy it if you watch this course. So how do we install Node.js? To install, download precompiled binary from Node.js. That's the first way. So if you go to the nodejs.org, you can actually go ahead and click on install button. There's going to be a package, or as I call it, precompiled binary, which you can download and install it and use Node.js. And that's actually have some disadvantage and as well as some advantages, which I'm going to just talk about it. The second way is using a version manager or NVM, Node Version Manager. If you go to the GitHub, you can actually find NVM and the way you can install it. And the third option is going to be compile it from source or using going to the GitHub, joyence/node or whatever you actually pronounce that, and compile it from the source. In my opinion, the second option is going to be the best one, but there's nothing actually wrong with installing the first one, which is going to be precompiled binary, or the last one compiled from source code. You can go ahead and install in any way you want. So precompiled binaries, there has some advantages for this precompiled binary. First one is going to be first advantage is easy because we're using a wizard. If you have ever downloaded any applications from internet or both one, you know that what I'm talking about. I'm talking about wizard. You actually get that package, run it. It's going to install it for you. Just click next, and finish. The second advantage is going to be automatic because it configures the environment for you. So that's why it is one of the advantages of using precompiled binary. But let's talk about disadvantages. Disadvantages are going to be updates require reinstallation. So anytime there is another package of or another version of Node, actually, you have to go ahead and reinstall the precompiled binaries again, and that's not going to be a good practice. The second disadvantage is going to be changing and switching the version also needs reinstallation. So anytime you want to change the version, because as we actually go along together and work with Node.js, you will be able to see some packages are working with previous version of nodes, and some packages haven't even updated themselves. So we need to switch back and forth between those node installations.